Okay, welcome to another GACS moment, brought to you each week by our good friend Paul Borges and PB Collectables, your neighborhood card shop. Go to pbcollectables.com to find that special card or piece of memorabilia. This week, we're going to talk about a couple of really cool cards. I was having a conversation with our good friend Al Crisafulli from Love of the Game Auctions, and we were talking about what has become the new Mona Lisa in card collecting. As we all know, the collector world, there are two cards that have had the biggest impact on the hobby in the last 100 years. This first one you can see, it's the famous or infamous Honus Wagner card. Now, this is the Honus Wagner card that belongs to our good friend Ken Kendrick from the Arizona Diamondbacks. The backstory is, as we all know, most collectors know, there are only 60 of them in existence. And the reason being is a little gray. The area is gray as to what the reason is. Reason number one is that Honus Wagner was anti-smoking and did not want to be associated with tobacco because they were in cigarette packages. The other story, legend, is that they weren't paying him enough money, so he yanked his card. In any event, this Wagner card today, if it were to go on auction, would command somewhere north of $25 million. It's that card. But now, the other card, of course, is the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. Now, this is the 52 Mickey Mantle in a PSA 10, and this card also belongs to Ken Kendrick of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The difference between the Mantle and the Wagner is that there are 1,800 of these that are in existence. So why is this card so popular and so valuable? This particular card, if it were to go up for auction, would probably command $40, $45, $50 million. Amazing. Card on the left is the card, that's what our good friend Derek Grady from Heritage Auctions, that's the card that sold for $12.9 million a couple of years ago. So why is the Mantle card, why has that really become the Mona Lisa? Well, there are several reasons. Number one, it's a baby boomer card. That card has a special place in its heart for the baby boomer generation. Came out in 1952, beautiful, it was the first Topps issue, beautiful, colorful cards, and Mickey Mantle was Mickey Mantle. At the time, just one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And basically a Hollywood star at that time. The legend of Cy Berger, the marketing guru for Topps, also plays into it because Cy, when they couldn't sell many of these cards, dumped cases and cases of 52 Topps into the ocean from a barge that he rented. And that kind of added to the mystique of the Mantle card. Then, of course, there was the big find in 1986 by Mr. Mint, Alan Rosen, and he, in Massachusetts, as a matter of fact, he bought a collection that had been sitting around, and there were 42 Mantle cards in that collection, and several of which were PSA 9s and 10s. I think Marshall Fogel, if I recall, bought the 10. So it was the first Topps issue, but it wasn't even his rookie card. The card you're looking at right now, the 51 Bowman, is really the true Mantle card, but that card does not hold any weight when it compares to the 52 Mantle. So I guess the bottom line is that Mickey Mantle, the 52 Mickey Mantle card, has really replaced, in my opinion, the T206 Honus Wagner card. Mantle, great player, the mystique of Mickey, the mystique of Alan Rosen and the find, the Cy Berger barge, all of that brings it all together. And that card, without a doubt, is the go-to card for this century. And that's another GACS moment.
The Great American Collectibles Show is available to watch on YouTube and Facebook, or you can catch the audio anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, with new episodes airing every Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.